Good morning, park managers, and welcome back to Community Park 9.0. In the comments below, let me know what dinosaurs you would like adding to the park or other creatures. As well, let me know what kind of enclosure you'd like to see them in. Jurassic Fun asked for Alamosaurus in a herd of 4 to 5 in a snowy alpine enclosure. Now, as you can already see in the background, I've made this hill because the park is relatively flat at the moment and there's basically no snow on the ground. But when you look around the outside of the map itself, you'll see that some there are smaller mountains but still with snow on. So I kind of leveled this with the same height as the one across the bay, or roughly 2, and then added snow on top, so it didn't feel too kind of like out of place. It does mean I'm probably going to add a few more hills to this map, so it feels a little bit more like there's less than just one hill in it. It kind of looks sort of volcano-like when there's just the one sort of like hill in the center of a load of flatness. So I will be adding a few more mountains. But anyways, this was like the basis for the Alamosaurus enclosure. We're going to be adding like loads of rock and sparse trees all the way around it to give it like sort of extra hill look, add some bit more of a 3D flavor to it in a sense, so it's not just simply a big hole in the ground. Now my main issue is the food that they eat. As you can see, it's very lush and green and doesn't really fit into the snow kind of environment. So as you can see right now, what I'm making is like a fake herbivore feeder, something I wish that was in the game, and you do sort of have to sort of play around to get it to look right and have to pick certain trees out of the food to actually make these feeders. As well, in this area I make a staff area within the enclosure itself because it's on a hill and it'd be kind of difficult for there to be like off-show enclosure, and with the enclosure being so big, especially with it being Alamosaurus, I thought it'd make more sense to have a small kind of like vibe as a sense, like, so it's not massive, it's just sort of there in the enclosure, kind of like fenced off with these fancy walls to stop the Alamosaurus from getting in there, as it would probably be not nice being stood on by one of those, and with being so tight I doubt Alamosaurus would want to go in there. But in the end, I actually really enjoyed making this enclosure, and I really liked the end result, especially just watching the Alamosaurus use the fake herbivore feeders. It's something I really enjoy watching, to be honest, and definitely looks good inside the enclosures. Also, if you're in challenge mode, this is not going to work for you at all. Like, they will need that large space of food knocking about. That just will not cut it for them. Even though it looks great, the Alamosaurus will be really annoyed with the enclosure layout. But honestly, this has probably been one of my favourites to work on. I really enjoyed making it. As you see as well, I used the molten rocks in the snowy areas because it generally just, with the rock being so white, it kind of looks like there's snow on top of it. So that's the kind of vibe I go for when I'm making snow enclosures. I do use the molten rocks. But yeah, I really enjoyed making this, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me make this and it's giving you some inspiration with your builds. Don't forget to put in the comments what dinosaur or creature you would like adding to Community Park 9.0, and let me know what kind of enclosure you'd like to see them in. Is there some kind of theming you would like? And as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.